Hello and welcome to week 8 of LIBS 501. This week we are wrapping up the course, so we have made it to the end. So for this week, for our to-do list, for required materials, we have this week's video. So please watch through this video. We also do have some supplemental or non-required materials that you guys can look through. And this is more looking at your essays and as you're writing papers and kind of figuring out all of the nitty-gritty work leading up to those assignments being submitted in your outside courses. So for these materials, we have a how to format your paper in APA style video, APA style essay formatting video, a student paper setup guide from APA style, as well as those online materials. So again, it's that title page setup as well as the student paper setup guide. We also have 2 assignments due for this week. One is our self-reflection on research post in our discussion boards, and we also have the end of course evaluation. So our self-reflection on research. Why do we self-reflect? So this allows you to take the time to pause, look back on what challenges you encountered and what accomplishments you made throughout this research process. Evaluate yourself and identify what you did well and give yourself kudos for that. Also, figure out where you stumbled and think about what you did to get back up and to move forward. Also, identify where you missed the mark and determine what you can do to avoid that in the future. Where did you stumble? Where did you just totally go into left field and never came back? Where can you make sure you're correcting that in future assignments? And then finally, by self-reflecting, we can carry what we learned forward. So you take your wins and your losses and all of the knowledge you gained throughout that process into your future classes, your future assignments, those bigger essays as you're working through those. So for this week's assignment instructions, I want you guys to be thinking back on the past 7 weeks and discussing your overall experience with the research process. What went well, what did you struggle with, and what will you do differently in your next research papers? Also, think about how you will transfer your skills that you learned in this course into your other classes. Make sure you're responding to 2 of your classmates' posts as well. So this week's to-do list, we have our required material of this video to look through. I also have, again, some of those supplemental materials to look through, which looks at that final essays or kind of creating a final essay. So we have Smart Students' video on how to format your paper, Dr. David Taylor's video on APA style formatting, and this is specifically for using Word. And then we have APA styles information on the student paper setup guide as well as the title page setup. For our assignments due this week, we have our self-reflection on research post. So discuss your overall experience with the research process over the past 7 weeks. Respond to 2 of your classmates. This is a little bit different on our due dates. Your initial post is due on Monday and your response to your classmate is due on Thursday. This is because the class ends on Friday and I want to be able to get your evaluations in and get all of your grades submitted for the end of the course. We also have our course evaluation. Now this goes directly to the Office of Academic Affairs and is completely anonymous. This assignment is due on Friday, so please give your thoughts and feedback on this course. Now, I've really enjoyed working with you guys over the past 8 weeks, and please know that I am here as a resource outside of this course as well. So if you have any questions or run into any stumbling blocks when doing research, creating citations, things like that, please reach out to me. You can always email me, alexis.becker@briarcliff.edu. I'm always set up one-on-one meetings, either virtually or in person. I've had a great time working with you, as I said before, and I look forward to continuing working with you guys as you complete your graduate courses. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great semester.